So for the viewers out there, they don't know what you use to create the films and to shoot the films. So just for them, for their sake of well-being in the mind, their mental health, please tell us what equipment did you use to shoot the BLOKSPOT?
Well, I actually used my cell phone. I remember it was Black Friday and I went to Macro to buy tripods, memory card, the mount for the tripod, all those things. I think it was like 5 equipment pieces. Cost me actually 300 Rand, and it was actually a bargain because, like I said, everything falls into place. Everything happens in the right time that God wants it to happen. And it actually saved me a lot of money because tripods, like, if it wasn't Black Friday, it would have cost me like maybe $1,000 or so. So yeah, I'm actually grateful that God is actually blessing me through the journey throughout. Yeah, I mean, you can shoot anything with a cell phone. I know that I was overexcited about the film, that I didn't take enough attention to my shots, to the lighting, also to the sound and stuff, that because I've been editing for hours and hours every day, that I don't see these mistakes. I also told my actors when they watch their scenes, I told them, like, if you see any mistake, tell me, because at the end of the day, it's not if you a good actor or bad actor, but it all depends on the editor to make you look good or to make you look bad. The main purpose is to give you utmost honesty on your feedback, on your opinion. Does this look right? That doesn't sound right. Things like that. It's a good thing that these things happen, so I can learn my mistakes and prevent them for the next film and next film. I know with the audio, I did not know how to clean up the noise reduction. And a lot of people told me about that with the rattling in the background. And I actually found the way for the next film, and I thought, it was like, geez, why can't I go back and, just to clean it up, So yeah, you have to make mistakes as you learn.
Just to go back to what you said about feedback. Mm-hmm. You were saying you got feedback from your actors saying about what's wrong with their scenes and everything, right? I would like to know, what type of feedback did you get from the community, or even did the actors tell you about the experiences of them getting feedback from the community?
Well, when we released the BLOKSPOT, I was so surprised because the people were actually waiting for it. I don't mean to boast, but a lot of people telling the actors, especially friends and family, when's it coming? And I was so overwhelmed by the people's need to watch it, because when they saw the trailer, they just went ballistic. I was excited to see my actors excited because I've been there before when I acted in the first film. But then, I don't know why, I wouldn't say I wasn't excited more, I was just used to it, because, like J. Cole said, you're looking for success, but then when you have that, and then like there's nothing over there, I was overwhelmed by the first day that we released the BLOKSPOT. The views was just climbing. I think it came over 600, 700 views, or something like that. So I just had to keep on sharing it and be persistent about it. A lot of people gave feedback about the film, especially to the actors. They were recognizing the actors and calling them the character names, because of course that's the names they know. And I wasn't sure if people would recognize me because I played the beggar, And I heard rumors. A lot of people said that it was a colored filmmaker because of the slang. They wouldn't think that it was a white Greek guy like myself that would actually write the script like that. I just had to write it as if I was in their shoes. A lot of people moaned about the strong language in the film. I know I over-exaggerated about that, but I actually toned down like maybe 95% of that in the stem. When people come up to me, it's like they would say, "Oh, I love the movie, this and that, and I admire the people. I won't bad naming the audience. It's just I want to inspire people, you know, I want to entertain people. I want them to relate to the stories, you know. I don't want to be a person that is a filmmaker or people recognize me that I'm an actor in this and this and that. I want to be a person that inspire them for them to make their own films. Like a few of my actors, they started doing their own YouTube videos, also podcasts, and even the actors told me that they've gained a lot of confidence from acting now, you know. So they feel more comfortable in their own aura, in their own vibe.
Thank you for your time, Evangelos Fantelas.
Thank you very much for having me.
This has been Fantelas Productions TV, and we're out. Peace.